I came from the military. I'm still in the military. I was active duty for 9 years, and I decided to transition to the New Jersey Air National Guard. But while I was active duty is when I coached track, basketball, and cross country for the Department of Defense schools, both in England and in Italy. And then I didn't coach when I was in Montana because it was a short tour. And then I got stationed in New Jersey, and then somebody said, hey, North Tech needs a coach. And I said, okay. So I'll go down and get interviewed, and I got hired. And I was there for 7 years. And then get a call from Mr. Kelly. I thought he called the wrong number. And I'm here. When they see a woman, right, it's a lot of times, unfortunately, culturally in certain places, you're not good enough, right? Coaching, high school, where I just came from, the dynamic of I had the most experience in the sport, but was not necessarily sought as if I had the capabilities until my athletes that I directly coached, the throwers and the distance runners, were doing phenomenally well. And then it was like, oh, can you do this? Then can you do that? Can you do this? And then can you do that? So for me, it's the challenges of just breaking the long stemming culture, right? Because if you think about historically, women haven't just got the right to vote in 1920, right? That's not that long ago, right? And then we had civil rights that encompassed not just the color of the skin, but the religion, the creed, the beliefs, the gender, and sexuality, right? So in the 60s, that is where everybody's voice was, fighting to be heard. So in that dynamic, as an African American woman, I was, looking back historically, right? Black women weren't allowed to vote until 60s, 70s, and then I'm fighting to be seen and fighting for the same rights as males in the workplace in the 60s. So realistically, as for me, breaking the culture through the knowledge of who I am and showing that I am by just being myself and just working, right? And just showcase my experiences and just do my work and how I speak. That's how we break the barriers. If we think of history, you think of things that never been, right? Or things that have happened so you can be, right? So for me, as a black woman, March and February are very significant months because what has been set for me to do and continue to do. And then I play a part in setting the foundations for women on my team to do and continue to do. Men on my team that are African American descent or to do and continue to do.